Hey everybody, welcome to a mini series with me and good old King Kansas. Today we're going to be talking about Prison Break Season 5, Episode 1. So Prison Break did come back, finally, 7 years later.
Finally, Scotty. How long? 7 years, eh?
7 years,
Oh
yeah.
my God, the king was young back then, you know?
It was.
Didn't have a broken leg to deal with, could heal fast, you know? It was like you, Scotty. I was your age back then.
Oh crap,
So you can only
old.
imagine how old the king is, Scotty.
Very old.
So anyways, guys, Scotty V and myself, we're going to be doing a lot of these little mini-series. Depending on what comes out, we're going to be doing other shows down the road. Like Scotty says, this is Season 5 Prison Break,
Yep.
Episode 1. So basically, Scotty and V and myself are just going to do a breakdown of every episode once it comes out. And we're going to tell you, so there will be spoilers.
Yes.
I don't hear nobody crying, because we'll throw you in jail and we won't bust you out.
That's right.
Pretty much, right?
That's right.
So Scotty, the first thing what we're going to do to start this thing off is, okay, how was the opening scene? So what did you think about, waiting 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
Did this deliver? Did this grab you back in after 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
Describe it. Tell people what you think, buddy.
So with the opening sequence, it obviously did a flashback with the season 1 and all that kind of stuff, explaining how they were in prison the first time.
Exactly.
They broke out and then all that kind of stuff, and the people they met
It was
throughout.
excellent. I like that. That was perfect, eh, Scotty?
Yeah, it was really well done. And also, it starts off with Michael in prison. He's giving a voiceover. Like, he's been dead for 7 years. He left a wife, a son, and a brother.
Yep.
And now he's in some other prison. And after you see Lincoln run away from some dudes, you owe 100. Was it 100 grand? He said 100 grand.
I think so. He owed 100,000. So Lincoln fell back into his old ways because
That's
he
right.
has nothing to lose. He lost his brother.
That's right.
He can't really hang around his family, Sarah, and
That's
his
right.
nephew, because he doesn't want to bring all that negative element into their lives. So he's
Right.
doing his own little wheeling and dealing.
That's right.
Scotty?
That's right. And then also we get introduced to Bagwell again.
Teabag.
Teabag. So in his sequence, his opening sequence anyways, he's leaving Fox River
Yep.
after 7 years.
He did his time.
He did his time, but I thought he was in prison for the rest of his life.
I don't know. He got some sort of pardon, but I guess a reduced sentence because we didn't really find out everything of what happened to him
Before the end.
because he got caught. Did he get caught in the last? I can't even.
No, what
remember.
happened at the end of season 4 was they were all in a room
Okay.
and they're all deciding if they want to pardon Bagwell or put him back to prison.
Okay, so they voted not to.
So they voted to put him back in prison. And then in season 5, someone, I guess,
Anonymously.
bailed him out, I guess. I don't know.
Bailed him out. He got out. He got somehow pardoned, and he got this envelope, right, Scotty?
He
This
got an
mysterious envelope.
He got a mysterious envelope with a picture of Michael Schofield inside.
A prison somewhere in the Middle East, I want to say. I can't even
Yes.
remember the place, Scotty.
I don't remember either, but it was the Middle East.
Yes.
Later on, he goes to Lincoln's house. Talks to Lincoln's and, hey, look, we meet again, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and I think your brother might be alive. Shows him a picture, and Lincoln's like, obviously, how tough guy he is. He's like, if you're playing me, I'll kill you.
Exactly. He goes, he didn't want anything to do with him.
Yeah, and
don't
Bagwell,
trust him.
for a second, I thought Bagwell was saved for a moment. The way he's like, I'm right with the CIA, my God, and this and that.
Exactly.
Is this guy saved or something? But anyways, that's not the point of the episode.
So that was the opening scene, pretty much.
Yeah,
Lincoln believing him that he's alive or not, or he's trying to pull a fast one over him. Teabag gets out of jail, and that's where it starts. The music comes back on, guys. The scene, you
Yep.
name it, Sarah, all the actors.
Yep.
Sucre usually.
Sucre,
it's
he did
amazing.
a surprise. I didn't know Sucre was in it.
I knew he was, but
he was never in the promos.
no, because it's better. Because Scotty, we were only supposed to get 7, now we got 9 episodes. So
Yeah.
it's kind of surprising us.
Yeah.
So, anyways, based on that, now, Scotty, did you buy their storyline? Did you buy what happened with Sarah, how she moved on,
Yeah, I can buy it.
and whatnot?
Yeah, 7 years. I don't think you want to be alone for 7 years.
No, I agree, and it made it more real because come on, 7 years, after 1 or 2 years, yeah, he's not coming back, he's dead.
Yeah.
You got to find her little boy, another person.
Yeah.
She found somebody, she moved on, rather than being all miserable, all this crazy crap, and maybe
Yeah.
hanging out with Lincoln. I like that they kept them separate.
Yeah, Lincoln didn't show up for her second wedding or her first.
Yeah, but wait, because the first one was to
It
Michael.
was Michael. So he didn't show up. He didn't see his nephew for 3 years.
Yep.
If you paid attention to his nephew's shirt, it's a soccer shirt and it says Schofield and has the number 10.
Yeah, his son's name is Michael, isn't it? Mike.
And you know what I just noticed? I watched it a second time.
What, Scott?
The number 10 on his jersey was the year he died and the season finished.
Yeah, that's right, 2010.
2010.
On the tombstone.
I was like, why? That number looks familiar. That's where that's the year he died and the show ended.
And even that guy who they introduced us to, her new husband.
Yeah.
He's a familiar actor too, Scotty, and I liked him. I bought him. I bought that good guy because usually, even I'm surprised Lincoln was very nice towards him. He wasn't like, hey, I'll break your leg for marrying, or watch out for my nephew.
They did have some history because they shook hands and he was gonna grab
respect.
A beer.
You know what? That was good. I like that, Scott. That sold Sarah's current husband because I don't think he's gonna be dying just yet.
Right.
It's gonna add a little bit more. I think maybe kind of like a love triangle down the road.
Yeah. Well, he did get shot.
Yeah, and the little wuss bag was crying on the floor.
Sarah.
I thought maybe they would have shot. If you're just gonna get shot by those assassins or that secret team.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. That whole Lincoln, someone follow me kind of thing, and then whatever happened.
And before he was all paranoid that cars were behind him. He was like, I think someone's following
because at the beginning of the show, he was getting tracked down by those other guys that he owned $100K to.
Yeah.
So.
But anyways, another surprising thing, Bagwell got a metal arm.
Yes, that's what I was just going to tell you, Scotty. Who do you think... Well, we don't even know who's behind it. It's the same people who released them are behind it. But, yeah, he got a new hand, man.
I'm pretty sure it has to do with the company.
I think so.
The company's secretly back, even though they were destroyed in the final season. But they're secretly back in the...
Oh, yeah, there's someone who took over that mantle in that group to do something.
I bet you anything it's going to have to do with Paul. Paul knows something about Michael.
I think you have something there, Scotty, and I think they're going to be using Bagwell as their pawn secretly to get whatever they need to without him knowing or the rest of them.
That's right. Because when the doctor's like, oh, an anonymous donor wants to give you a new arm. Yeah. And what we do with this arm, we attach it to your nerves and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
So you have full control.
You see how paranoid he was? Yeah. You're not putting me under. No way.
We got to put you under. No. Hey, did you see my arm? Yeah, I did that with not being under. Yeah. You have to go under.
Trust me, if he can stay there and his hand got cut off and he did whatever he had. No, trust me, he ain't doing that shit.
And of course, Bagwell fashion, he's like, if you do anything to me, I will kill you.
And literally, yeah. And just Robert Knepper, the actor who portrays Teabag, I think he just jumped right back into that role. He didn't miss a beat. He had that creep factor and that accent. Love it.
He played a general in one movie. I can't remember which one.
He's played in a couple of movies that came out, another series too that he did before this one too, apparently. And I can't remember the time because I'm old.
Yeah, and I'm young and I don't care for that stuff.
No. Prison Break, Scotty, right? Prison Break.
Yeah. So then,
so the other thing that we should talk about, Scotty, is when I guess he goes back to Sarah. He tells Sarah that he's alive, and then he decides to go back to the Middle East.
Yeah, but first, before he goes to the Middle East, he meets C-Note.
Yes, C-Note has now, like I said, that's the other thing. He's conformed and found religion.
Yeah, he converted to
Muslim. I want to say Islam.
Islam, whatever.
Sorry, bad. I think so.
Anyways, but yeah, so now he has connections with the people
over there where Michael is.
And so they go, but before he goes, the piece of paper that had the picture of Michael, it had a bunch of words. And
at the bottom,
there's certain letters that were engraved more.
Kind of like a Morse code, guys. Like certain things were highlighted more, like in bold. Basically, is what Scotty's saying.
And those letters spelled the prison in the Middle East.
Exactly, where you could find Michael. See, I'm very surprised because I know Lincoln. I don't remember him being so super smart, Scotty, but he kind of figured it out because he was holding it at Michael's grave with the sun. Yeah. And like you said, that's where he's seen the bold on every single letter to kind of find him. But it's like, once again, who wrote this damn letter?
Yeah.
Was that Michael or...
I don't know. But then
the games begin.
Lincoln digged up his grave just to make sure.
That's something that I could see him do. That was crazy.
He digged up his brother's grave and he found nothing.
Did you see his reaction? He was like, holy crap. I thought maybe he found his body or something in there. It's like, no.
A few cockroaches going here and there, but it was just an empty casket.
It was creep enough, but it was good enough. Like for him to kind of give him that motivation. And, Scotty, get the jacket.
Yeah.
And then the name.
The name, yeah, that's the name he's using in the prison.
Exactly.
Because he's not going under Michael Scofield.
Nope.
Why would you fake your own death?
So yeah, guys, there's so many factors that came out. Why is he in there? Why did he fake his own death? Did he fake his own death, or was he forced to fake his own death to protect his family? So there's all these little factors, and then we get back to C-Note, that he goes into the mosque. They figure out where to go. He uses his connection. Then they fly over to
was it
the Middle East.
Was it Syria?
I want to say Syria, Scotty, but I can't. But there was like a war going on, and
I'm gonna assume it's
crazy. And then, of course, right away, guys, they could make it simple that they can, meet up with the person they need to.
They get ambushed.
They hitch a ride with someone else who knows that they're there for some. How? I don't know, but just goes to show you.
It was the people that were trying to kill Sarah.
Yes,
Followed them
same
at the
people.
airport.
So that's the company, as you call them, right?
I'm
So
gonna assume they're.
I think they're all connected. Trust me, guys. There's some deep conspiracy going
so then
on.
they go to the garage. They have a brawl. Of course,
That was a wicked fight.
It was.
Scott?
It was.
What was C-Note's final thing?
This is from America or something.
Correctional whatever bitch, or I don't know, something like that.
It was funny, but
it was good. But the two of them, they really did some damage.
They did. He didn't forget his fighting ways when he was back in Fox River.
No, he didn't.
So later on, they want to make a meeting with Michael at the
Arrangement,
prison.
yes.
And the arrangement had big cost. His passport.
Exactly, and that's what it is. I think, Scotty, they did that because they couldn't make it simple, right? It'll be harder for now all of them to leave.
Yeah.
If they decide to do something there.
Because the guy that they gave the passport to is like, oh, it's gold here. We can do a few changes and then we're off.
Terrorism, guys. They can use it for other terrorist things, sell the passports and whatnot. So.
Yeah, so whatever. So then they end up meeting Michael.
Yes, he cashes in. Link cashes in, gives them the passport.
Yeah.
They get that free pass to the jail, and
they see Michael, and Lincoln's like to C-Note, hey, get the camera ready. I want proof that he's alive. And then Lincoln's like, Michael, we're here to get you out. Michael just looks at them, gives them like a dirty stare. I don't know you.
Yeah, that was so cool.
I was looking at my TV. I'm like, what? How do you not know him?
Exactly, and I was like, no, don't tell me they're going to make him like he's forgot who the hell he's been for the last 7 years.
Yeah, so what?
Kind of brainwashing or something?
So what, the company took his body, brainwashed him, and made him a different man?
A pawn in there to use him for something, perhaps?
Maybe.
To get someone else in that jail or in that whole system, that whole country?
like how they
corruption.
Did, like they did with season 3. Michael was in prison to get out the Whistler.
Yes. And I think, Scotty, if you've seen the end of that whole thing, guys, that whole scene was Dominic Purcell, Lincoln, chasing him up as Michael was walking away up the stairs.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing? Michael, what the hell are you doing?
Exactly. And if you look very carefully, you've seen Schofield kind of roll his eyes, I want to say, almost like kind of give him like a nod. I know what it is, but I'm doing this because maybe he's protecting him, maybe?
Yeah, he's like, I'm doing this to protect you guys. Leave me alone.
I think he was honestly surprised that he showed up there.
Yeah.
So he kind of played stupid, like, who are these people?
Yeah.
And kind of brushed them off.
Yeah, I never seen you guys in my whole life.
I think he was covering his tracks because if he's into some deep crap, he doesn't want them to get involved. But unfortunately,
right,
it's not going to be that way.
But
right?
then why did Lincoln or T-Bay get the note where he is?
I'm thinking that they need Schofield for another job for some reason, and they're using T-Bag and his family to get to his family to do what they need to break them out, keep their hands clean.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know?
All right, so overall...
So what do you think overall, Scotty?
I loved it. It's a good way to bring back Prison Break. It's been gone for 7 years.
I agree with you.
I'm excited for the next 8 episodes that are coming.
Oh, I can't wait.
So yeah, I loved it. What did you think?
I loved it, Scotty. It was like you said, it's like they didn't miss a beat. It's like the story just continued, like literally, like 7 years when it stopped in 2010.
Yep.
It picked right up. All the characters that we love are in it, which is fabulous. As how much they're going to actually be a part of it, I don't know. But as long as they have T-Bag and the key players, I think it's going to be good, Scotty.
They're just not going to have Mahone. I don't think he's signed.
No, I think didn't he get killed or shot or something? Like he got tossed in jail too because they found out that he was working different angles. We got to go back and revisit season 4. I think.
Yeah,
Scotty.
I'm going to rewatch
the last, 3-4 episodes probably, right? To kind of
watch the final couple of episodes.
Because I'm pretty sure there's probably clues from that. And now, what happened with his tattoos? He doesn't have tattoos on his body except his hands now?
He does have tattoos on his bodies.
Did they get rid of it?
Because at season 4, he did lasers to
remove it.
To remove the old
Yeah, because
Old
right now
tattoos.
it looks like he has them on his arms and his hands because there's those little images.
Yeah, he does have them
So
on,
maybe
on his
the other
body.
ones got erased on the rest of his back.
Yeah, he has new tattoos on his body.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how they relate to the story that we're going to be seeing.
I just don't understand the eye in his palm of his hand.
Yeah, that's
don't
kind of like a little fishy there, but we'll see what the hell happens. But
Yeah.
episode number 2 is going to be amazing on Tuesday, Scotty.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it, and let's see where it's going to take us from there. You know,
Yeah.
is he going to meet up with Sarah? Who knows?
No, who knows? So, episode 2 is going to premiere next Tuesday.
Yep, and we'll probably do another
We'll do another one.
recap, guys. So I
If
hope you guys enjoyed this with Scotty V and
Yes, so
myself.
if you're in America, it's going to give on Fox. If you're in Canada, it's going to give on CTV.
Yes,
Or City TV, I should say.
exactly.
So we can't wait for the rest of the season.
Episode 2 next week.
Next week, yeah, and we will continue this. So if you guys like this mini series that we're doing, hit a like, share, subscribe, and then we'll be here next week. Don't forget tomorrow, our episode 28. 28 is going to be coming up, so stay tuned for that.
Definitely.
And then obviously more trailer reactions when they drop.
And who knows, guys, as you watch us on this crazy little recap show here, who knows, Scotty might even shave his head so we can match the part of what we're doing here.
Maybe, but I don't think
so.
I don't think I'm gonna shave.
You look like a mean Lincoln.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
You got that look. You can kick some butt there, Scotty.
The way
Your
I-
mama will kill you.
The way I feel right now, yeah.
You. Scotty, come on. Let's go. Okay, anyways, let's end this. quick.
Damage me. So yeah. Anyways, guys. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and then yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Be good.
Be good.